You're missing a lot of things. You're missing some things. You're missing a lot of things, to be honest. So I'm gonna tell you what you're missing in this video. All right, that's my clap. I always start the video with a clap. All right, what's up, Patreon family? How you guys doing today? Doing good? That's good. I see you guys are doing good. That's amazing. So welcome to my video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the reason why people become successful. Why do people become successful? Why do people become successful? Why do people, become great? All the great people, all the successful people, Elon Musk, I don't know, every Jeff Bezos, every successful person in the history, and even now, they all have this in common. So why do they become successful? I'm gonna break this down very deeply in this video. But just before that, I want you to subscribe to the video. I want you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to keep following follow me on my Twitter, follow me on my YouTube, however you want. And basically, I'm gonna keep putting out these videos, and I want you guys to, just support your boy right here. So, if you've done that, you've liked the video, you've subscribed, okay, let's get into the video then. Okay, so the reason why people become successful, or the reason why people become successful. All right. So the reason why people become successful. If you want to know the reason why people become successful, everybody answers this in a different way. But most people say, oh, it's down to their habits. They have good habits. So you just build yourself good habits and you're going to be set for life. You're going to be great. If you can build yourself good habits, you're going to be great. Yeah, that might be true, but that's not all of it. You're missing a lot of things. You're missing some things. You're missing a lot of things, to be honest. So I'm going to tell you what you're missing in this video. Basically, just to start, when people say they have good habits, that's the reason why they're successful. And they've had this, and they've been doing this for years and years and years. These good habits, they've been implementing on these good habits for years and years. That's the reason why they're successful. It is true. But there's something deeper than that. And that's what I'm going to introduce you to. So what this is called is the law of cause and effect. Cause and effect. So basically, this is how the universe works. It works in accordance, everything works in accordance to cause and effect. Basically, this law is, if you're somewhere right now, or wherever you are right now, the reason why you're there is because you've made the choices that guaranteed you to be there, or that made you to be where you are right now. Wherever you are in your life, wherever you are, whatever situation you're in, the reason why you're in it is because you've made the choices to be in it. And of course, with every law, there's always some kind of, there's always some kind of anomaly, or there's some kind of thing that doesn't happen. Like accidents occur. Like when accidents occur, you might not necessarily be the one or to make choices to get into an accident. If you knew there was going to be an accident, you wouldn't want to get into the accident. You would seclude yourself from that place. You leave. But sometimes things occur, like there are anomalies to this. And maybe some things, people might say some things like some people get lucky too. There's a bad side and there's a good side. Some people get lucky too. Some people just win the lottery or something. Although it's true, these anomalies, either accidents or luck, are very, very little. Like the probability of it happening is so little. It's very close to impossible. And even if someone does get into an accident or have some kind of luck, if you look at the actions and analyze what they've done before they've had either the luck or the accident, you'd see that their actions somehow in a way led them to the position to be where they could receive the luck or receive the accident. Maybe they might be conscious of the actions they are doing. Maybe they deliberately did the actions. Maybe they didn't do it deliberately, but they did something that made them get to that position. That's why they're there. Get it? So that is basically the law of cause and effect. You're where you are right now because you made the choices to be where you are. You made the choices that are going to get you where you are. You're big right now, or you're looking muscular because you've gone to the gym and you've trained. You're fat right now because you don't go to the gym, and because you don't train, and because you eat bad food, and because you don't drink water. You're not healthy, basically. You don't do any exercise. Wherever you are, that's where you're meant to be, basically. So wherever people are in their lives, that's where they're meant to be, because that's where all their choices that they've made throughout their lives have led them to be. Where you are right now is based on all the choices that you have. And that's why sometimes people talk about this, parallel universes, and there can be a universe where you are this person instead of this person and other person. Yeah, maybe that might be true. I don't know. But it is true that if you made different decisions than the ones you made right now, you would be in a different place. So, basically, everybody knows this, in a way, everybody knows this. Everybody knows that if you make the choices to be somewhere, you're going to be where you are. Or if you make the choices to be a depressed person, you'll be depressed. If you make the choices to be a successful person, you'll be successful. Basically, everybody knows this. But sometimes you have to be reminded, and I'm reminding you, that is what cause and effect is. So if you want to be successful, you have to do the things that will lead you to become successful. Not just make good habits, because you could be going to the gym, you could be getting big, but that won't really get you anywhere really in life. If you're big and you're strong and you have nothing else to you, you can't provide for your family, you can't provide for other people around you. Basically, you understand what I'm saying? So it's not just down to good habits. It's down to really what you're doing. And what I mean by that is, it's down to the plan you have. This is why it's good to have a plan. This is why it's so essential to have a plan. It's because of this law of cause and effect. That's why it's so essential to have a plan, because when you plan the things that you're going to be doing, or when you know the place you want to be at, the place you want to be, make a plan to do the things that will get you to the place that you want to be. That's why everybody plans. Everybody's like, oh, what's your plan? What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish this time? What do you accomplish in 2 years, in 5 years? That's basically why. Because they know if you make a plan, if you write down what you want to do from now till 5 years later to come, and you actually stick to it, maybe you might be where you want to be. You understand? That's why people need plans. You can't be successful without a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're just going to go around the world directionless. Maybe you might be doing something productive, but you don't even know where you're going to. You're stabbing shadows, basically. There are people that have done it before you. You can look at what they did and copy from them, or learn from them. So if you just decide to go around on your own and do things on your own, basically going there trying to stab shadows to get something, it's going to be very hard for you. So you need a plan. And I'll tell you this also falls, this law of cause and effect is very diverse, man. It also falls in the place where we're talking about, if you're somewhere in your life and you've been working towards something, or you've been working on something and you're not getting the results that you want, it's also down to that. It's because you keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. Let me tell you something Albert Einstein said. Einstein said, Doing the same thing and expecting a different result is insanity. That's what he said, and I quote that. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result is insanity. So why do you keep doing the same thing and expect the same result? You're literally insane. That's what he's saying. You're insane. If you're in a place in your life where you're doing the same thing, working towards something, and you're not getting your results, you're not getting the best thing, you're not getting the results that you want, you're not getting things to move the way you want them to move, then it's because you're doing something wrong. You're doing something, yeah, but you're doing something wrong. And you have to stop and analyze what you're doing. Objectively sit down and think and self-analyze. What am I doing wrong? And try different ways to look at your plan or look at your course of action and find holes in your plan. Find holes constantly in your plan. This is why your plan should not stay the same forever. It should keep changing, because as you move through life, you will notice new things and you will learn new things. So your plan should keep changing upon all these new things that you learn. Well, yeah, I wanted to do this, but I figured out that I wanted to become a musician, but I figured out that music isn't really for me, or like they have this kind of cult going on in music and I don't like it, or something like that. You can't, yeah, something like that. That's just an example, but I'm saying your plan should be changing as you're going through life, and as you're growing up and as you're learning, your plan should be changing. It shouldn't be the same. And if you're not getting the results that you want, it's because you're doing something wrong. So watch out for that. Sit down, stop. Actually, that's the first thing to do. Stop, sit down, self-analyze. Look at the people around you that have done it before. What did they do? Ask for advice. Look around. Sometimes if you can't ask for advice, or if there's nobody for you to ask for advice from, then look around you. Look around you, because look around things. Look at the way things move. Look at the things you're doing. Look at the reactions that you're causing. It's like a chemical reaction. If you're putting the wrong ingredients, you're not going to get the product. Look at the ingredients you're putting in. Look at the ingredients you're putting in. Look at the course of action you're taking. And change it. Change it. And eventually you're going to find that you find the right formula. You're going to find the right formula. And you're going to get the reaction that you want. But if you keep doing the same thing and you're frustrated and thinking, well, why am I not getting this result? What's going on? You're insane. That's basically it. Avoid insanity, guys. Avoid insanity. So, I hope after this, you guys have decided, after watching this video, you guys have decided to make a plan for yourself. Wherever you want to be in life, or if you want to be successful, whatever you want to be in life, I hope you've made a plan, or you've decided to make a plan. And I hope now you should decide also to develop the skill of self-analysis. Be able to analyze yourself and analyze the things that you're doing. If something doesn't go right, then sit down. That should be the only time you should sit down and think before you move again. Basically, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you loved what I said. I hope you guys learned something from the video. If you want, I hope you learned something from the video. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos. And if you want, if you already know, I'm a teacher of style. I teach fashion on this channel. So if you have a problem with your style, if you have any problems with your dressing, any concerns, doubts, whatever it is that you want to talk about, shoes, combining, wardrobes, all of that, there's going to be a link down below. Click that link and book a call with me for 1 hour, and we're going to talk about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have fun and have a nice day.